Hello YouTube, how's it going? In this video we're gonna talk about the new event cards, but I just wanted to start off by talking about this give it a try party banner. A lot of people were kind of freaking out about it. First things first, if you haven't checked in your scouting screens, right? This paid banner, this banner is paid gems only. It is 500 paid gems per pull, which you get 3 rerolls, and you get 2 rolls that you get to keep. Now, when you look at this announcement, right, and you see give it a try all-star party scouting, right, there are some things that are inferred from this, right? There are some things that are inferred that is in here, but there were typos in here. For example, it says the lineup includes school idols that can only be obtained when party scouting is available. That this scouting includes some previously available festival and party cards. This is incorrect. There are no fest cards in this banner. There are only party cards in this banner. Now, number 2, the global announcement doesn't say that it costs paid gems. That's a second issue I have with the announcement that came out a couple nights ago. Third, this banner does have a UR guaranteed, right? Now, however, when you look at the Scout 10 drop rates, you see that there is a UR member guaranteed 169 total URs. But look, party card, party card, party card, party card, right? We have all these party cards. Let's get down to, I don't know, let's say right about here. Party I was the first party card. This was the Easter egg Haneo that just came out. As you can see, there is no difference in the appearance rate between the party cards and regular gacha cards. So, there is no guarantee that you're going to be pulling a party card if you pull on this banner. And if you are looking to pull on this banner, you're basically looking for one card and one card only. You are pulling on this party banner to hopefully nab a party kotori. That is the most solidly meta card in the entire party banner. Now, people, possibly may scout for Party Umi. Party Umi's pretty good. Party Rina is okay. Party Ellie is very good. Party Setsuna is good. Party Shioriko is good. Party Kanata is good. So, out of the cards in here, the most desired card for most accounts, if you're going to be pulling on this banner, is Party Kotori. This is like your triple S tier. There is no SSS tier. Your S tier, if you were to make one, would be Party Setsu, Party Ellie, Party Shio, and Party Kanata. Party Umi is like an A tier. Everything else is like B tier or worse. There are these two right here, Kanan and Emma, are very situational. Party Maru is a backliner for like challenge songs and stuff like that. Party Lanzu is eh. Party Rin is eh. Party Yo can be good, but it's only in certain limited circumstances. Party Honoka is okay. And I and Dyer is kind of eh. So yeah, if you're looking to scout this banner, you probably don't have Party Kotori in addition to Party Setsu, Party Ellie, Party Shi, or Party Kanata. Other than that, I wouldn't scout this. It's just too much of a crapshoot still. Now granted, right, you basically get, you know, 4 rolls worth every time you actually do a pay 10 scout. So you get your initial roll plus 2 more rolls before you have to keep the last one. So for those of you that like to scout, you're basically seeing 2,000 gems worth of pulls for 500. And you can do that twice. But, you know, if you're like my main account where, like, my main account, the only party cards I'm missing are Rin, Lanzu, Daya, and Yo. I don't need to scout this banner. Okay? Now that we're done talking about that, let's go over to the event cards. Okay? The event cards, and we're gonna use Kirara today. We're gonna use Kirara today to look at all the cards. The free UR is Miracle Specialist Ayumu. Elegant Attribute Guard type card. At max limit break, 7266 base appeal, 1380 base stam, and 8720 base tech. So 26% crit rate. I mean, it's a guard type card. Most important part here though is the card is actually usable. For a free card, it's actually usable. It's a 28% recovery of this card's stamina, 33% chance. This is lower than your normal gacha cards, but again, this is a stamina healer. It's usable. Then passive, 4.2% stamina increase to everybody. And then the live show active, the first time you switch strategies during a live, restores 60% of this card's stamina. So if you were to extrapolate that to a max limit break card, you're gaining back 7,800-ish stamina. My whole thing is, like, if we're getting free URs and they're usable, especially for free to play players, I'm all for it. You know, stamina healers will always have a use somewhere. You know, so, you know, especially when you're autoing and stuff like that, if you need stuff for an Asuna title and you don't have, like, any good Ayumu cards, well, you actually have one that you can use as your frontline healer in Miracle Specialist Ayumu. The free SRs, Song for Yu Yu Ellie, and Mirai Boku Yoha. As someone who Oshis both of these two, I'm very glad that I get free limit breaks on these cards. Now the gacha part of the banner, we have Colorful Dreams, Colorful Smiles, Karin. Active attribute, SK type, nothing really spectacular. I mean, I forgot to mention the Yoha and the Ellie are both also very unspectacular. It's just costume filler. The first gacha UR though is Miracle Specialist Daya, active attribute voltage type card. At max limit break, 14,007 base appeal, 8,200 base stam, and nearly 12,000 base tech. So it gives her a 36-ish % crit rate. Tap active is very weird. Buffs voltage gain by 7.2% for the next 5 notes to only other aqua cards. Yikes. Passive is the same strategy. 7% appeal buff, same strategy. Passive. This part of the card is good. Tap active, not so great. Live show active, also not so great. It just gives a 5% appeal buff or voltage gain during every appeal chance, and it only applies to this card strategy. Problem with this is you actually need to frontline the card. Now, the active attribute is very crowded when it comes to active attribute scorers, right? And if we were to take 14,000 base appeal as kind of the baseline, and we use Kirara and we filter out, has to have greater than 14,000 base appeal in the active attribute, active attribute voltage types. We have 5. We have First Fest Kanon. We have Second Fest Kaden. We have this Autumn Thanksgiving nozzle, which not many people remember. We have the Strawberry Fields Nico, if you want to call her that, and then this new Miracle Specialist or Firefighter Dia. Everybody's going to be calling her Firefighter Dia. Out of all of these cards, if we're just looking at appeal and tech plus the tap active, this card is actually the worst card out of all 5. At least with Nozo, the restriction is to same attribute cards. Dia having a same school tap active restriction basically means, like, okay, if you wanted to have like a really, really strong active attribute aqua only formation, you're basically looking at this Firefighter Dia, First Fest Kanon, and like First Fest Rico, and that's it. That's basically it. So would I pull for the card? No. Am I okay with getting the card? Yeah. It gives you another active attribute option. But, we already have a bunch of active attribute scoring options. It doesn't have to be restricted just to, active attribute voltage types. Don't forget that Second Fest Maki is a thing. Second Fest Maki is a very, very good scorer, even though she's an SK type. So yeah, this card's like a 7. It's like a 6 or a 7. Meta players are never going to use this card, like, ever. Then we have Miracle Specialist Honoka, who is a natural attribute guard type at max limit break, and this is where the card gets kind of interesting. 11,274 base appeal as a guard type card at max limit break, 14,692 stamina, and 8,200 tech, which gives her about like a 25% crit rate. Here's where things start to go a little sideways. Honoka's tap active is a damage reduction tap active, maximum of 27% for the next 5 notes. Passive is the same attribute stamina buffing passive of 5.2%, and every appeal chance at the beginning of it, this card will restore 7.2% of her stamina. So, if again we were to, if let's say we're using these stats right here, and we're going to extrapolate the 7.2% stamina out of the stamina value, right? 14,692. Every appeal chance, you're restoring a whopping 1,057 stamina. So this appeal chance, not very good. Also, as people have pointed out, this idolized art to a lot of people looks nothing like Honoka and more like Hanayo. Um, she's wearing jeans though. Um, they look like jeans, like black jeans or something. Anyway, so with this card, natural attribute guard types, there aren't that many that kind of fit the bill. Um, for those with over 14,000 base stamina, there's only four. There's Second Fest Pana, Valentine's Rico, Cat Cafe Eye, and Miracle Specialist Honoka. Honoka, as you can see here, has the highest base appeal by like 1,500 over Cat Cafe Eye. The only difference is Honoka is the only one that isn't a stamina healer. Cat Cafe Eye, stamina healer. Halloween Rico, stamina healer. Second Fest Hanayo, stamina healer. Meanwhile, Honoka's a damage reducer. So how often is this card gonna get used? Not a ton, right? This card is not really gonna get used a ton unless, let's say, you come across a beat map that is natural attribute and decreases skill activation of off attribute cards by 50%, and stuff like this. um you know I'm what I'm basically talking about is Love You My Friends challenge. um this card is great for Love You My Friends challenge if you're not trying to do the you know damage down on strategy switch to block the 80% stamina damage notes in Love You My Friends challenge. But she's not really good for anything else. Like, it's like Love You My Friends challenge, whenever we get our next natural attribute challenge song that has like a crap ton of damage, that's basically it. Like, the positive though is that if you do have to use this card in that type of situation, you're not going to leak that much voltage just because her appeal value is high. So she'll still tap for a decent amount. This card is definitely like a 5 or a 6. Unless you have a glasses fetish, then this card's a 10. But yeah, that's going to be it for this instant analysis. TLDR is if you're not a Daya or a Honoka Oshi, you don't really need to scout on the banner. Cards are alright. They're nothing to shake a stick at. But yeah, until next time, if you are planning to tier or, pull for these cards, good luck. And we will see you all next time. Take it easy, YouTube. Bye!